People are always asking me, all concerned, what am I gonna take to the meal that's like a beautiful centerpiece dish? I don't know what to do. Here it is. This is it. I mean, it's not done yet, so it doesn't look like that beautiful centerpiece meal yet, but it's gonna when we're done. And this is the easiest recipe ever. Look, I just got a few things. It's just cauliflower. I don't even need this cutting board, but it's my safety blanket, so it's here. Are you ready to turn this head of cauliflower into a masterpiece?
I am.
Let's do it. We begin with the core. We gotta get these leaves out. So just start cutting around the center. You can use a smaller knife, but I'm not. You just kind of go a little deeper and get a little bit more out with each revolution of the cauliflower, okay? And then we can take and make this stem. We want it to sit flat, you know? Wow, look at that. It balances on its own stem. But hey, it's not always gonna do that. So let's just cut this shorter. Like that, boom. Now it's you gotta keep the core kind of in there because otherwise the cauliflower is gonna totally fall apart.
Otherwise it's florets.
Otherwise it's florets. We need the crown. This is the crown jewel of the dinner. There's not a lot of calories in a cauliflower because it's not starchy. So we're gonna add a little bit of fat in our marinade. Tahini, that's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be a tahini spread. Who said it's always gotta be easy? Actually me. I say it always needs to be easy. That's kind of my thing. We need to do this more often.
Yeah, it's so easy.
The only downside is it takes a little bit of time in the oven, okay? So you can't just like throw it in and expect to be eating in 20 minutes. You have to, the preparation's really fast, but it does have to cook. So I'm just throwing that on a parchment lined little baking sheet. We're gonna do this in the Breville Smart Oven, so it's gonna be super fast and easy. Then all I've got is a little mixing bowl and we'll start measuring very precisely.
Dylan precisely?
Yeah, precisely. By the way, Reebs has made you a beautiful new, what do you call it, Reebs?
Spring gathering table.
Spring gathering table guide. It's because it works for Easter, it works for Passover, it works for the spring, what's it called, equinox? Yeah.
My baby shower was in the spring. It was a beautiful spring gathering table.
The guide has like 10 or more recipes that are delightful at one of those family gatherings like an Easter gathering, okay? And this is that centerpiece dish that you're gonna love. We gotta get to making this thing, okay? This is very forgiving, so I'm just using a Dylan measurement, okay? So all the ingredients are gonna be in the recipe. We got some smoky paprika going in, cumin, onion powder, garlic. I went a little heavy on the garlic, you know what I mean? A little oregano. These are like the whole leaves, so I need to grind that up a little bit. There we go. Ooh, turmeric gives it that nice, beautiful color. Yum. Black pepper. Yes, I kleptoed this thing from Macaroni Grill like 25 years ago. I think we're past the statute of limitations, so I'm coming clean. And now the world's most giant lemon from our tree. It is a beautiful, beautiful tree. This is like a whole lemon just right here and half of it. What do you think, Reeves? Is that gonna be enough lemon for you? This girl loves lemon, especially in her centerpieces. Rinse your strainer right away. You don't want a crusty strainer. Couple tablespoons of tahini going in. Last thing, maybe just a little splash of water. Not much. Let's get it stirring and we'll see if we need more. You want it to be pretty thick because we're gonna paint it right on to this cauliflower. Whisk. Another one, you gotta rinse this right now. Imagine if that's all crusty and you're like flossing this thing. No, you don't wanna do that. Rinse it. Boom, you're done. Done. Are y'all ready to dress this head? You can just like pour it on and then just use anything. I mean, I got one of these fancy little food paint brushes, so I'm just gonna do it like that. We'll start at the top, we'll let it drizzle down. You don't wanna lose it all onto your parchment paper though, otherwise it's just wasted. So really get that cauliflower head all drizzled up, all the way around. Don't overdo it all at once or it's gonna drip right off like it's definitely doing for me now. It's just flowing, just like a little waterfall, right down all of those brains. Let's throw it in. It's a little over an hour, so you know, do a little planning.
Hey, and while you have the hour to prepare your other dishes, you might not know exactly what to cook because you're used to things the old way and you have the traditions and the nostalgia around those ideas. And that's why I made you this guide to have a whole list of what you can make for your Easter table, Passover table, anything you might be gathering for this spring. I'm giving you the recipes in this guide to make it so easy for you. I hope you enjoy the guide as much as I enjoy this whole head of cauliflower because it is so delicious and so easy to make.
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
It's kind of crusty. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. Are you ready to dress this thing up? That's great for me. Just throw it on a plate and we're ready to go. But she wants a fancy presentation.
Yeah,
so
of
Reeves,
course.
come on in and get to work.
How do I safely get it from here to here? Whoa.
Okay, maybe I'll just munch on it.
Yeah, it is really good. That looks gorgeous, but I do feel like it needs...
Perfect.
I think it needs a garnish or something. It's just a cauliflower on a plate. I've got that other half a lemon. Maybe I could add that. And then the lemon will signify to your guests that there is lemon inside of it. What a thoughtful gesture. I'm not really doing a good job of this. See why I don't cook the recipes on the channel, right? Wow. Doesn't that look nice and presentable? Chef Reeves, I have cut a lemon before.
It's beautiful, Reeves. You really did a great job plating this thing.
I know.
Okay, I've got my fillet knife here. Let's cut into it.
Whoa.
Look at this. It's cooked just perfectly. About an hour and 15 minutes it took. And look at this thing. Boy. Melts in your mouth. Here comes your slice, Reeves.
Oh wow, just impresses me every time. I cannot believe that something so easy to prepare has so much flavor. You guys have to get your hands on this recipe and a bunch more just like it in the free guide I made for you. Click on that below and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.